Wanted to check in today. I haven't been that present the last few weeks, and I guess it's because I was like struggling with some of my own mental stuff. I felt like I just feel like I have been a little bit disappointed with where we're at and what we're providing our kids. Like, I have struggled with the fact that our kitchen is just still not finished. We don't have the money to finish it, but I was just really feeling like, poor me, when are we going to have the time? When are we going to have the money for this and that? And, do this with the kids. We never go away. We never do this. We never spend good quality time together. All that sort of stuff that you go through with, mum guilt. But then something happened today. So I have just picked up and set up my third Thermomix, my second TM6. So it's sitting on my bench in front of me, and I'll turn the camera around and show you guys. But all of a sudden, I just felt like, what the hell are you doing? Like, I can't believe that this is our reality. I can't believe that this was even a possibility for us. As unnecessary as it is to have 3 Thermomixes. And we don't have room for all 3. So I am going to be putting up my TM5 for sale that I've had for about 6.5 years and I have loved dearly. But anyway, all of a sudden, just the thought of getting rid of a Thermomix and having 3 and all of that has just basically just made me reassess everything. And where I've come from the last 6.5 years from first getting that Thermomix to now, you guys can check out my post on Instagram or Facebook about some of the things that I've gone through and battled with, and that I'm still dealing with in terms of health. But I just think, I don't know where I would be without this company, without Thermomix, because when I struggled with not having that professional aspect to my identity, without having that that space to be an educator and to help people and heal people, I struggled as a mum. And I know a lot of other mums struggle with it too. I know I'm not alone, that, you can lose your identity so easily as a mum when it becomes just you and your children and these 4 walls 24/7. I personally felt quite isolated. I moved back to the area after being away for 6 years plus. Yeah. And I think for me personally, I struggled with the guilt of being like, why can't you just be a stay-at-home mum? Why can't you just sit still and focus on your children? Because that's all I wanted to do. If I could feel fulfilled and satisfied just doing that, I would be over the moon. But, that's not me. It's not being true to myself, and it's not doing what fulfills me. So, I think it's nice to be able to finally recognize that that's okay. It is okay to do you and to do what makes you happy. That doesn't make you a bad mother. I would love for my children to grow up knowing that they can be and do whatever they want to do without feeling like they have to be something else for other people, and that's what I've struggled with a lot for my whole life. Doing things to please others and not really knowing myself and knowing what actually pleases me. So based on that anyway, and the reflections I've had since staring at these 3 Thermomixes here together, I feel a huge amount of gratitude for Thermomix, the company that have allowed me the flexibility to be a working mum, but to be a mum too, to still reach those mum goals of giving my kids healthy, nutritious food all the time, home cooked food, and to be able to have the spare time to get down on the floor and play with them and go out into nature with them and go for walks and do creative, DIY things with them too. I mean, it's okay if that's not your thing. If you don't want to do those things as a mum, that's completely fine. But for me, I have struggled to encompass all of the things that I have wanted to do in one. And it's still a daily challenge. It's still something that I'm working towards. I'm by no means saying that I'm perfect and have it all figured out now. But Thermomix, the company, and being a consultant has given me so much fulfillment, has given me an income to be able to support my family and to be able to spend the money on the things that I think are important, like organic, beautiful food, fresh farmers market food. And obviously, the kinds of clothing and the kinds of toys and things like that I have wanted to give to my children. because I know you guys are all the same with that. You know, we all want to give to our children. We all want them to have everything. And it is a hard thing to come to terms with, letting go of the fact that, you know, your kids don't need everything. They just need you. You know, and as much as I know that, and I can tell myself that, I still get caught up in that mindset. Like, I've got to do this so I can do this for you. Or I've got to, you know, earn this money so I can buy this for you. And I've got to, you know, and you go around in circles. But I guess I just want this to be a reminder to everyone, because, yeah, sometimes stepping back and being grateful for what we actually do have and what's right in front of us is hard. I'm definitely a culprit of that. And yeah, I guess I want to extend this opportunity to people, because I honestly am in awe of how much I've been able to achieve with Thermomix as a company, being able to have 3 Thermomixes on my bench because of them, but also just the personal growth and the knowledge I have gained about business, the friendships I have made, and that social outlet that I have been able to get as a mum, you know, missing that adult communication. It's been able to meet so many of my needs. And I know a lot of people frown upon, I guess, you know, the direct sales, you know, your Tupperwares and all that sort of stuff. I think people give it a bit of a bad rap, honestly. And I'm just here to tell people, like, if it's something that even just, you know, sparks a tiny bit of curiosity within you, then please send me a message and I will send you the information to check it out. Because all it is literally jumping online for a business information session. You can be in your PJs, you jump online to like a little Skype session, and they tell you everything that you need to know. So if you have the smallest bit of curiosity, I would urge you to just follow through and suss it out and see if it's right for you. But yeah, like I have said, for someone who has had an amazing education, a really, really good education, I hold a master's degree, you know, and I have the ability to go out and earn a lot of money. You know, really, if I decided to just put my kids into care full time, I could do that if I wanted to. I honestly enjoy and prefer being a Thermomix consultant over all of that. And I just, like I said, I just think that people often write these things off because they think, you know, the only way to do it is work a 9-to-5 job or work really, really hard to reach all of our goals. And I'm slowly learning that sometimes if something's right and it's meant to be, it shouldn't be hard. I got cut off, so I'm going to just wrap things up. But I just hope that this video has been a little reminder to be grateful for the things that you actually have, you know, and don't let life hold you back. If there's something that you want to achieve, then go out there and just get it, because life's too short and, you know, you deserve to be happy. So on that note, I'm going to show you my little Thermomix babies all lined up in a row. My TM6, my original little baby, and my second TM6. How bloody unbelievable.